Thank you for joining me. I'm here to tell you about a very exciting day that we've got in the calendar. It's Monday, the 8th of May. Monday, the 8th of May. It's going to really be an exciting day. In the morning, we've got a leaders' meeting with David Hathaway, and in the evening, we've got an open air, well, I say open air, but just like a crusade style sort of healing and deliverance and outreach meeting also in Whitstable. Now, these events are the culmination of several different streams of what God has been doing and what God has been wanting to release, and what I feel that the Lord has been saying. It started back in October last year in the build-up to gathering some prophetic vessels together, and I felt the Lord say that we need to really be linking up intergenerationally with the older ministries, with the more seasoned ministries. And we got something coming up also in June with Ashburnham Place with Clifford Hill. But then May the 8th, we finally been able to get a meeting with David Hathaway. David Hathaway, he's in his, he's 85 now, moves in signs, wonders, one of the most prolific international evangelists, of the UK, just a tremendous guy with a great burden for the nation. So in October, the Lord said that we should begin to link up with these guys because they're carrying something. And then again, in November, the Lord gave a word about mega churches, and when I say mega churches, for some, it's just one huge building. For others, it's a multiplication of churches. But one way or the other, a blessing and an honoring of the word of God and what the Spirit is wanting to do in churches in Kent, but also in UK and in the nations. And so in response to that word about 5 mega churches being released, some apostolic and church leaders felt, hey, look, let's meet together with the prophetic vessels, with the praying types, and let's say, Lord, what are the keys to this? And one of the keys that the Lord's been speaking to us about is a release of signs and wonders, which will in turn bring in a sense of the awe of God, that sense that, wow, see what God is doing, bring in a sense of the reverential fear. And this is very similar to what I believe happened in Acts of Apostles, where there were signs and wonders, and there was this sense of, wow, God is moving, God is doing something in the house. We were instructed by the Lord to meet very early in May in the Canterbury district, and so we're going to be meeting in the morning of May the 8th from 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. We're going to be meeting at the Harbour Church in Whitstable, CT5 1AQ. It's going to be a leaders meeting, but if you're not yet a leader leading a church or leading a ministry and you'd like to come along, that's fine. We just send ahead of time just a note of recommendation, from your church leader. So in this leaders meeting, we're going to be examining the prophetic words about mega churches and asking the Lord, what are the signs, what are the keys that are going to usher this move of your Spirit, into our churches? In that word, I did believe the Lord spoke to me about 5 mega churches, but we know that if the Lord's releasing 5, then he's releasing 10, he's releasing 15. So wherever we are in terms of church growth, I believe, God, that there's an increase that's on the heart of God. And then there's going to be a time when we listen to David Hathaway. He's seen thousands of healings, thousands of miracles, thousands of salvation. So I believe that there's going to be a real synergy of purpose in the Lord. And then in the evening, at the evangelistic event where David Hathaway is going to be ministering to the sick also, there's also going to be a time when he's going to be praying for evangelists, those in evangelistic outreach, healing on the streets, painting billboards, whatever it is, whatever your style, there's going to be an opportunity to receive from this international evangelist. And that's going to be taking place from 7 p.m. at the Sea Salter Christian Center, also here in Whitstable. Both events are free of charge, but do come with an offering. We want to be able to bless the man of God and recover all sorts of costs. So bless you. Any questions, just send us a line. Thanks. Bye.